amigos, amigas, friends, my friends, everybody. You know who this is? Of course, this is Thunder Rosa. And I want to introduce to all of you guys, all of you, this absolutely amazing channel. This is the Dre 41 Gaming channel. And if you haven't seen this, guys, you are watching Dre 41.
Making his way to the
What's up, y'all? It is your boy Dre41, aka Mr. 4K, aka El Fuego, Spicy Dre, aka I Am the Ops. Listen up, man. I'm gonna keep it real simple on what this video is. This is me trying to go on an undefeated streak with CM Punk. Basically, if y'all want to see more videos like this, yo, definitely like the video, subscribe, let me know in the comment section below. Abaddon started this one off kind of dirty. Yo, here's the thing that they have in this game that I don't think nobody really spoke about. Like, if you don't press any button at the beginning of the match, the CPU has an advantage against you. You literally have to sit there and take the first move, which is really, really weird. I don't know if the devs are going to update it to where that's no longer a factor, but literally, I found out you have to keep tapping an attack button, a grapple button, something. One thing that I learned actually is just do like a strong attack and they'll run into it or whatever the case is. I think that's like the easiest way to like defend yourself against something like that. But regardless of it, man, this game overall, like playing it over the past couple of days, I want to say it's overall fun. The problem with it is that the point system or the match rating system is more or less broken. It wants you to have a quick match, but use the maximum amount of moves. But there's no way for you to get a 5-star match in 3 minutes. There's like, I don't even know how it goes based on that. I wish there was a star rating at the top right, top left hand side that lets you know how you are getting that rating. But overall, I mean, it's cool. I just don't like the only way I got a 7-star match going 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna get a 7-star match going 3 minutes. That's impossible unless you're playing with a friend and he's just like, yo, do every move, I'm gonna do every move, and then I'm gonna pin off a nothing in within 3 minutes. You feel me? Like, that's the only way. Or maybe in a, I actually got it in a exploding barbed wire deathmatch. That was the way I was able to get it, but I don't know if there's another way to get 7 stars. Also, I'm pretty sure you've seen everybody do playthroughs and whatnot. I don't know if I'm going to do that per se. I might do something completely different. I don't know yet, because mainly it's, for me, this game, it's not much to unlock. Like, I got to unlock Big Show, Brody Lee, and Owen Hart. And then you get the DLC. And, you know, you play the mini game, but you get more money than, you know, you unlock everything pretty quick. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. Oh, look at this GTS. Go to sleep. Abaddon one of my favorites, man. Honestly, I feel like they need to do updated attires, like as free updates for the base roster. I really feel like they should do that. I don't know why some wrestlers have multiple attires. I mean, I get why Kenny Omega does, duh. But it's like CM Punk. What about Cody Rhodes? The Young Bucks have multiple attires. Hangman only has one. I think when they're a champion, they get a gold attire. I'm not sure, but whatever. It is what it is. Up next, I got Adam Cole. And yes, I'm going in alphabetical order because it's easier for me to do that than any other way. I don't think there's any other way that makes more sense. And I mean, pretty much, man, like with these matches, some of them gave me some competition. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them made me put in some work, and I didn't like that. I really didn't appreciate that. But regardless, I think I mean, you'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say if I go undefeated, I'm not gonna let you know that. But you got to see the video. You got to see the video. And no, I didn't quit out a match before it happened or anything like that. You're not gonna see no quick cuts in the match. What you will see is the game freezing from time to time. That's something that you will see. I have no control over it. It usually happens when I Irish whip them in the corner, I don't know why the game freezes when I Irish whip them in the corner and I try to run at them. Another thing that I did, I modified CM Punk's moveset. Yo, they don't have that many moves in this game, yo. Like, weak grapples? Wow. Talk about, like, bare bones, bruh. Like, 3 years, dog? This is what 3... Okay. I believe in Ukes. I believe in them. Feel me? Like, I'm not about to sit there and downplay them. When it comes to wrestling games, they are the Michael Jordans of wrestling games. They know how to make them right. I just don't understand how 3 years in development, 3.5 years, whatever the case is, and we don't get that many moves. Like, I don't know. I would love to know, like, what was the time process on each part of the game. Because I feel like they are very bare bones with the moves, even though I know it's animated. They gotta have something in the stash that we could have had. They could have had something in the stash. Like, I personally don't understand how there isn't like any like additional moves that we have. Like, the call mode is bare bones. I see people on Twitter sitting there making like call formulas. Dog, this game is too basic for me to even, like, I don't even want like the generic, like, real talk. Warzone had a better call mode than this. WWF Warzone had a better call mode than this, and that came out in 1998. It did. Like, seriously. I think this is probably the most bare bones call mode that I've ever seen. I'd much rather them not have it in the game from launch than give us what they actually have. To be complete, that's just my honest opinion. As far as match types go, not that many to choose from. Could have put a steel cage. I would have been happy with that. Maybe a 4-way elimination, 3-way elimination, a tornado tag. Where is that? Like, come on, my guy. Come on. Like, that right there to me is wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? 6-man tag team matches, I'm not really too pressed on. I feel like they could have put the Ring of Honor titles. There's a lot of stuff they could have added. The create an arena is bare bones. There's only but so many arenas you can make. You can't choose the colors, which I don't know why Kenny Omega felt like that was a good option for this game, where we don't have the color swap. Like, we have color swatches to choose from instead of like a gradient tool. You know what I'm saying? We get to choose the color, the lightness or darkness of it. I don't know the thought process that went into that, or why Kenny Omega felt like that was a good feature to have in the game. Because, to be completely honest, it's not a good feature to have. I feel like an update is needed for that, for us to pick the exact color, especially when it comes to call mode skin tones. Don't do us like that, where we have to pick from preset skin tones. That's horrible. Honestly, that's really bad. But I expect more from Ukes. This is their first outing after a WWE game, so it is what it is. I can't sit there and bury them. I can't, because they're Ukes. Like, I've played so many great Ukes games from the past that I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ukes sat there and made the best MMA game ever, point blank. UFC Undisputed 3. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give them credit where it's due, man. But in this game, they definitely gotta show us more. I expect with some updates, quality of life in regards to the matches, make sure they don't freeze. Also, it's a little bit glitchy here and there during the Casino Battle Royal. So I definitely expect them, because it's like you can eliminate yourself, which is really weird. I've seen it and I've done it. So it's just like, it's very, very odd. I'm not too sure why that happens. I want to see more championships in here. I think I already said that. Arena parts definitely need more. Call parts definitely need more. I don't know. I mean, allegedly they spent $8 million making this game. And, I mean, if you think about it, as far as how much video games cost to make, $8 million is kind of on the low end. It's a little bit on the low end when it comes to video games. And you look at this and you're saying $8 million gave us this. Let's say, for argument's sake, $8 million got us this, right? Do you think this is a game that costs $8 million to make? You know what I'm saying? A roster around mid-50s, a bare bones call mode, bare bones create an arena. Not many original parts, not even like original like templates as far as background goes and transitional screens. You feel what I'm saying? I just think it's a little bit odd. I truly feel like it's a little bit odd. I would love to see more come to this game. Like I said, I have belief in Utes that they're going to do what they need to in order to make this game as great as it can be. The problem, I feel like, is that it's going to take a long time for it to get to that point. That's the one thing that probably bothers me the most out of all of this. I would love for it to be a situation where, you know, you can say by, let's say, okay, it's July. So let's say by September, right? They pump out some good updates or add to the you know, the season 1. You know what I'm saying? Because there's going to be multiple seasons if this game is successful, and I hope it is. I hope this game is successful. I hope people are invested in playing this game, buying this game. I'm already at 3-0 with CM Punk. We still got a bunch more video to go. Like I said, this is the first episode, so if you guys want to see more of this, me going through the roster with CM Punk destroying AEW, definitely let me know. You see how Andrade had the advantage? That pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of pissed me off. I'm like, bruh, I couldn't move. I could not move when I was playing, and I'm just like, damn, the computer literally is always gonna get the first hit every single time, and that's kind of annoying, honestly. Like, I don't like that. I would love to be able to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're already moving around before the bell rings, so whatever. It is what it is. I like the transitionals. Do I know how to do them? No. I like when they activate. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just tap any button. I should go through, like, training. But not even training really doesn't tell you too much. But whatever. It is what it is. But, yeah, I definitely see myself playing this game for an extended period of time. I want to go through Road to Elite. I want to unlock everything. I want to get Brody. I want to get Owen. I want to get Big Show. I want to get them all. I'm probably going to have to play through it with Wardlow, since Wardlow is like OP in here. Unless they update the game and break him. So we'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, I mean, this, like I said, man, I'm happy that Utes is out of from under the thumb of 2K. I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that AEW finally has a game out there. I hope this isn't their last one. I'll repeat that. I hope this isn't their last one. So if you're a wrestling fan and you enjoy wrestling games, definitely buy this. Okay? Now, I feel like the graphics, people complain about the graphics. It doesn't look realistic. Woo, woo, woo. I would say the only thing that I don't like is the inconsistencies with certain models. Some of the models look really good in the face. Some other models look basic as hell. I don't understand that. I don't know why it's like that. I feel like subsequent updates could fix that, potentially. Certain faces just don't look good. I want to be able to edit the wrestlers' attires and not give them preset garbage ass shirts. It's so weird how many shirts are in this game. I don't come on, they gotta have their own shirts, you know? Upload a texture. I feel like that's something that has to go on here. I feel like, unless they really bombard us with creation tools. And that's also something that I thought about for the wrestling code too. But I'll speak about that in a different video. So I got another victory, so that's good. Now we're going up against Anna Jay. This should be fun. Anna Jay character in here, squash. Here's the funny thing. The choices that were made in regard to the roster is very, very odd to me. Now, Anna Jay, I get it. In the early goings of AEW, I get it. She probably was a person that they wanted to really focus on having in the game. But between her and John Silver as the Dark Order members, like what happened to Uno? Evil Uno and Stu Great, like what? Are you crazy? Like, wait a minute. Johnny Hungy, I'd rather have taken Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. I'd rather have taken those two than Silver and Jay. I'd much rather, like, to me, I feel like that's a better package than what we got with them. The Jericho Appreciation Society, or the Inner Circle. Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. Okay, cool, I get it. The roster's heavily outdated. The roster's, because it's their first game, the roster is heavily outdated, and that's not great, but it is what it is. Hardy Boys entrance, where the hell is it? Where the hell is the Hardy Boys entrance? I do not understand. They don't even have their call name. Like, do WWE have Hardy Boys trademark, like with the S and the Z? Do they have Team Extreme trademark? Do they have Matt and Jeff Hardy trademark? Like, come on. Like, put their call name in there. Like, what's going on with that? That's weird. Also, take out Tony Schiavone's commentary and Jim Ross. Where is Excalibur? Just let Excalibur do the commentary for the game. There's no reason why we should be listening to Jim Ross with no enthusiasm explain anything in Road to the Elite. He shouldn't be explaining nothing. It literally makes no sense for him to even have commentary at this point in his career. Don't get me wrong, he's a Hall of Fame commentator, but I think he's at the end of his talent as far as commentating on a regular basis. Maybe just pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? Keep him busy every 3 months. Have him do like interviews, like in-depth interviews with wrestlers or something like that. But having him do commentary in this game, or even listening to him on television, it kind of seems like his best years doing commentary are behind him. And I think Tony Khan keeps him around because of the legacy that Jim Ross has. But you can also tarnish the end of his commentary career, allowing him to stumble over himself. Now, people would say, oh, well, you know, he's older. He's been a product of WWE for so long. But it's like, dog, this is your new job. You don't go from, let's say, a computer analyst and then go to being a firefighter and don't expect there's supposed to be a change. You're not, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you're in a different company. Learn the wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Learn the product. Get the history. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only makes you better. And I mean, this is something he probably knows. He's probably like, yo, I'm an old man at this point. Like, I ain't about to sit there and be trying. I'm going to do what I can each night. The best I can each night. But Excalibur's commentary needs to be updated in this game. I would love for him to call some of the moves. I think, honestly, a commentary team of Taz and Excalibur would be the best for this game. Graphics, I'm not complaining about the graphics. Graphics are fine. I'm not tripping about that. If I had to give this game an overall score out of 10, let's say, right? I would have to say, because this is the early going and it's very bare bones, not a large moveset, can't really get too crazy in depth with the creation suite. And from what I know, it's difficult to really get different scenarios and Road to the Elite. I would have to give this game a solid 7 out of 10. it gives us another option as in regards to a wrestling game. We're able to play with wrestlers that we would have to create in WWE games, so that's great. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. But we're gonna get back to the gameplay at hand with me going through the game. I gotta put hands on Brian Cage, man. His model's cool. Oh, I can't speak about it, but I was about to say something. Spoilers, but no, this is a fun game, man. I really do like this game. I really appreciate it for what it is, man. This game is nice. You know what I'm saying? Big knee, try to go for it. It didn't connect. That's another thing, man. Like, they don't have reach in this game. It seems like everybody has like short arm syndrome or something like that. Short leg syndrome. Like, their limbs don't connect on attacks. So it's always a little bit strange to me, but you know, it is what it is. I ain't gonna trip about it too much. But yeah, overall, like I said, I like this game. Damn, I'll put hands on Brian Cage. Brian Cage getting his work. Let me get this work. Big kick, roundhouse. Oh, he no-sold me. Sheesh. Oh, double underhooks. Back breaker. I'm out of here. Now picking your boy up. Go behind. Okay. See, I don't like that. Oh, big germ. Damn, he's a German suplex. Fire out of me. I'm just throwing kicks. Big kick. Hold that. Yo, stop no-selling. Like, okay, the big guys in here with the no-selling, they gotta relax. Come on now, Brian Cage overall ain't even that big. Come on now, pause. Wait a minute, hold up. Time to go to sleep, buddy. Time to go to sleep. A good night. Big GTS. I like the replay. The replay cool. Better not be rope break. Come on. That's not rope break. You can't be serious. Oh my goodness. And I know people are like, why don't you drag him away from the ropes? I know. Don't tell me. I know. Oh, double underhooks. A back breaker. Shout outs to anybody who knows who Alasso Wipo is. From Mad TV. I break your back like so with my knee. That's what I'm gonna create. I'm gonna create a Lasso Wipo. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got him up out of here, man. Brian Cage beat. And I'm gonna continue my win streak, man. That's the whole thing about this video, man, is getting that win streak through. We're already at 7-0. Let's get to the next one. Alright, so we're going on to the next match, right? And the next match is going to be Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Listen, the whole thing about this is, man, is like, I want to get through this whole thing and be able to say that I got my 100 wins. But I see, like, on some people on Xbox, like, they done like 150 matches and still didn't unlock Owen Hart. So I don't know. Maybe the next episode will be like chopped up, more of like a 10-minute joint where you see like me run through the roster or whatever. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Usually on Wednesdays I would do the AEW Dynamite Universe mode, man. And it's weird because it's like usually I would record every single weekend. But it's like I find myself recording less and less now. But I don't know. It's just like maybe because the YouTube channel is maybe a little bit stagnant. I don't know. It's just like as far as wrestling games go, I think like the hype for AEW games kind of died down really, really quickly. And I think that's because of the call mode in the creation suite. Like on PC, they're doing an amazing job like modding the game and everything like that, and that's great. Like real talk, like that's great, and that's good to see, like that they have that ability to modify the game, update the tires. I don't even know how many calls you can create. I think like 100, right? So basic though. Like I don't know. It's weird, man. Like I got this other Japanese wrestling game that I ordered about a month ago that I'm still waiting to show up from Japan. So I'm gonna start posting that on the channel and see where that goes. Honestly, I'm really hyped about it. It's not a very, let's say, exciting Japanese wrestling game, but it's a Japanese wrestling game that you don't see people show a lot of love to on YouTube. You got a couple of walkthroughs, but not like the full walkthrough. Like you got some people who started it and then never finished it. And honestly, I want to be the one to be able to play it all the way through. and now I got to go back to a game that I did not finish, which was Token Retsuden 3. I need to finish that game. I don't know how to finish it. I was doing a walkthrough with Eddie Guerrero as Black Tiger. I might need to do that. I might need to continue that. Oh, and Britt Baker done for. She needs to be done for. Yeah, she done. That's it. But yeah, man. Like I want to be able to like have this YouTube channel really be like a playthrough. I also want to continue, and I was thinking about this today too, which is wild. I want to continue with rate that call mode, like where I go through games and rate the call modes and let you know what game is worth creating a wrestler on. I definitely would love to do a rate that call mode for this game. Oh my goodness. Matter of fact, I think I will. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Rate that call mode on AEW game. That should be easy. That should be, oh boy. This is gonna be rough, boy. I'm gonna get some hate on this one, but I'll do it. I'll see what happens. But man, I appreciate all my subscribers, man, and it's just like the thing with me, man. It sometimes it's a little bit difficult, like trying to get on YouTube and you know what I'm saying, like try to be that like really entertaining. You know what I'm saying, having something to say every single time you're on YouTube. Like sometimes it was really difficult, man, especially when it's like wrestling games is such a big thing for my channel. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be like a one-trick pony and just play, you know, the 2K games or the AEW game. Like, I have so many different wrestling games that I really do need to start posting on this channel. And it's like, this year I want to do it. I also want to get my PWR up and going. Oh, and also, if you're still here watching the video, thank you, yo. Put a 41 on a comment so I know that you up to this point, yo. If you put 41 in a comment, you the truth, yo. Real talk. But basically, yo, like I want to be able to play these other games, man. Like, you're in trouble now. You know, and it's like uploading 3 videos a week and having these gameplay videos. I want to do live streams. You know, and it's just like the time to have that, like to be able to do that. It's not easy, yo. Like, it's really, really difficult to have the time to like record all this stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Just like real life and everything like that. Also, if you stayed this long, yo, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of info. So I went up to the Wrestling Code virtual basement offices to go over the game, and eventually they're gonna have some stuff pop up soon. Like, we got so much done in regards to the roster, the DLC, game modes, all this stuff. Like, it's basically almost like 80% set. I'm gonna say 85% set for like what's gonna be in the game for the most part. And it's really exciting now because it's like now I can get down to the nitty gritty and like get all the design work done. I can get all the design work done, and that's the great thing about it. Like, I am so hyped for that. So thank you guys for watching this long, because you're almost a half hour in and now you're getting I think that's what I'm gonna do in my videos. I'm gonna wait somewhere like in the longer on the inside of my videos to give y'all like info and stuff like that, because I'm gonna reward y'all for watching. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna sit there and, you know what I'm saying, just sit there and like try to have filler talk. You know what I'm saying, to try to keep y'all in there. I'm gonna have something to say. But yeah, it's like the roster is really good. And I mean, y'all already know because it's already been promoted, but we have a good portion of AWA. Oh, wow, that would have been crazy. AEW guys, Ring of Honor guys, WWE guys, NXT guys, NWA guys. Like, we got a good roster, and I feel like people would be very happy with what we have in regards to the game, because it's like we got a roster of up and comers legends, indie guys. I mean, we just got Matt Cardona. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me. I feel like this is a great game to where everybody will have a reason to play with someone in the game, whether they've seen them on TV, they went to an indie show and saw them, or they, you know what I'm saying, one of the two, and that's really great. I'll tell you that I was able to get my boy in the game. I was able to get my boy in the game, and if you follow me on Twitter, then you already know who I'm talking about. I was able to get my boy in the game. I'm really happy about that. It makes me really happy because it's like I've seen him wrestle on independent shows, you know what I'm saying, that I went to. And I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm going to get you in this game, my guy. I'm going to get you in this game. So that's basically the goal right there, man, is making sure that I get these guys in the game. Some of my picks, you know what I'm saying? Because I think it's important to have people who have a following because they're popular in this game. And I really feel like that's a smart thing to do because they could promote it. And they have that following. They're booked on indie shows a lot. They can promote it like, yo, I'm in this video game. Buy me as DLC. Whoop. And you know what I'm saying? Like that, you put that bug in someone's ear, and now they're trying to check it out. Wait a minute, let me see what this game is about. Let me see what they're doing in here. Like, I want to see what's going on because they're talking about it. So I'm really interested in seeing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what they got. Amazing. Bruh, I'm telling you, like, yo, the wrestling code is, I'm going to say this. The wrestling code is going to make a mark. It's going to make a mark on the wrestling games industry. I'm sure of it. Not only because of the roster. No, I think the biggest thing is because of the roster. Because we got such an eclectic roster of talent from around the wrestling world that other games just can't do. You feel me? Like that right there is a feat within itself. And with the game being like started up before AEW started, we were able to grab wrestlers who are now on TV on a regular basis, which is wild. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's an amazing thing. So honestly, I'm ready to see what happens. I'm truly ready to see what happens. I'm ready for everybody to see what I've helped with. I feel like it's going to be really, really cool. I think it's going to be something where people are going to say for a long time, like, damn, like, the wrestling code really changed things. Like, it was something different. It's something we didn't expect. And, you know what I'm saying, it made an impact. And people who was like, yo, I play the wrestling code now, and it's been out, you know, for 5 years now. And that's the thing, too. Like, it's not going to be a yearly release. You feel me? It might be a one and done. It just might be a one and done. And if it is a one and done, you know what I'm saying, then it's a situation where it's like, yo, that's a game where they can consistently, I'm talking about the devs themselves, consistently add features. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that right there, that's wavy. You can't even be mad about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just front loading the game. And that was something that I spoke to the devs about as well. Like, you know, early access, whatever the case may be, is making sure that even though the game isn't finished for early access, if there is early access, I'm not going to confirm or deny, is making sure that there's replay value. That's always the first thing, because I think about it myself. If I get a game early access, what am I playing it for? It's, you know, play a couple matches, woo-woo, go through that, you know, do this, do that, and then what's gonna make me come back? Giving them something to say, okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna continue to play this because this is fun. I like this. You feel me? I think that would be cool. I honestly think that would be cool. I think that's a great thing to do. I also feel like there's always room for improvement, man, because the devs are so open-minded to like what game modes can really help this game stand out. And the crazy thing, it's always the most simplest stuff that you don't see in wrestling games. Like, it's stuff that you haven't seen in wrestling games in decades. That's just like, oh, that makes sense. Like, that makes sense that we can do that because it was something that was fun beforehand. And like, I'm telling you, it's wild what we thought of and like brainstormed to have in the game. It makes so much sense. You feel me? It makes so much sense, and it's smart too, because once again, it's the devs stepping out and not even so much like reinventing the wheel, but giving people what they want. That simple. Or giving people a reason to replay the game because now you got more of a reason because of this specific game mode or this match or what you can do here. Like, and I wish I could go in detail, and I am eventually going to go into more detail about it. But I'm telling you, like, the surprises that are in store for y'all when y'all boot up that game, if it is early access, y'all are going to be truly, truly happy with the options that y'all have. It's a little bit of old school. It's not going to be, I don't believe, let me first state that, I don't believe it's going to be like the 2K kind of thing where you get the season pass and I never really liked the just unlocking everything at the beginning. It kind of made it where, like, it just makes you lazy and you don't have to play the game in order to unlock stuff. I want to change that. Like, I would like the wrestling code to be more along the lines of you gotta win to unlock stuff. It's not gonna be like you gotta earn money. Like, to me, that's kind of corny. Like, that's kind of, you know, I don't know. That's kind of predatory. Like, oh, you gotta spend this much money to unlock every. No, it's you win these matches and you unlock stuff. You get these W's and you unlock stuff. That's the important thing. That's what I think is missing in wrestling games. And for whatever reason, I mean, even this AEW game is doing that, where you gotta win matches and get points and you get the money and then you unlock stuff. Yeah, it's just like, you know, no mercy. But I would say that, like, avoid the whole getting the money thing and just playing matches and unlocking stuff. Like, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, you gotta literally wrestle in the game to unlock stuff. You gotta go through certain months of the season to unlock something. Or you gotta win the whole season with a specific wrestler and you unlock something. You unlock a character. You unlock creation parts. That's something I feel like will bring more replay value and give you a reason to continuously play it, as opposed to everything up front being unlocked, and then it's like, well, what's the point? Like, what's the purpose of me, you feel me, like, playing it? It doesn't make sense. So, I mean, for me, I feel like that's a great idea, and I just can't wait for you guys to see that, because once again, that's what I think is going to make this game really stand out over everything else. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, what's going to bring you back to a game if, for instance, you're not having fun with it, or you already beat everything? You gotta have even something small where it brings you back, or an update saying, oh, you can do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Christian Cage is really trying to stay in this matchup, and I really didn't like that. And I'm sitting there pretending like I don't know how to drag them, but it's just like, dog, like, I feel like the referee could have counted 3. I felt like the ref could have counted 3. I'm just putting it out there. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I'm fighting back, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing my thing. But overall, like I said, man, I was saying this earlier in the video, I enjoyed this game. I just need, oh, you better not. You better not. But, I feel like they need more. They definitely need more to the game. I feel like they can do more. They need to do more updates. I would say like at least twice a month, because I'm telling you, people have damn near figured this game out in and out within the first 2 weeks. So it's definitely something they need to stay on point on, because I'm telling you, it's going to be a situation where people are going to stop playing. I honestly feel like this game has already plateaued, and I don't think it's been out for a week. It's been out for a week at this point in time while I'm recording it, July 5th. The game's been out for a week, and I think it's plateaued on console. On PC, I feel like there's way more that can be done on there, and congrats to the people on PC. I could have got the game on PC. I just chose not to. I gotta update my graphics card, to be honest. That's what I need to do. I need to get my graphics card updated because honestly, yo, um, Dre gotta get it going, man. Because some of these games I'm trying to play gonna need some better graphics cards. So I'm gonna get on it. I'm gonna get on point, and I'm gonna get me an updated graphics card so I can make sure that I can play these games that are coming out on PC. Because the Wrestling Code's coming out on PC first. I know people want it on console. I want it on console. You feel me? Like, I'm one of those people who want it on console. So, you know, but I mean, you know, I bought a PC to play this game. You know what I'm saying? And I bought a custom PC that I built myself. Go to sleep. Get Christian Cage up out of here, man. That shouldn't be a rope break. But yeah, I enjoyed this, man. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Other than that, y'all stay safe. Catch y'all on the next video. Later.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Wow, Vince, it's been incredible. What an amazing match we've had tonight.